What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the Chop Shop DLC update. In this video, we'll be customizing the Declasse Vigero ZX convertible. So this is the last of the normal cars before we get to the cop cars. So again, ZX convertible, $2.3 million muscle car. That is insane. For those of you who remember the original ZX, that one was just under 2 million. So this one is what, 300,000 more? That's pretty crazy. About 350,000 more actually. Wow. That's very expensive. It is in the muscle car class as well. I mean, it's basically the same car. There are a few differences, I should say, which I'll show here. So the front end is actually a little different. It's not the same. So if you look at the main bottom grille area, they actually made it smaller on the convertible. The opening on the coupe, the normal one, is actually larger, more like the actual Camaro ZL1. So this one's a little bit smaller in that aspect. Also, the stock hood on this one is more like the SS Camaro hood, whereas the stock Vigero ZX is more like the Camaro ZL1 hood. And then on this one, the stock wheels are kind of like the Camaro SS 1LE wheels, whereas the ZX had more of like the ZL1 1LE style wheels. So those are the main differences there. And then of course, it being a convertible, everything else is pretty much the same. Now in terms of what it's based on, this one's a bit tricky. I mean, obviously Rockstar took the regular ZX, which was based on the like 2023 Camaro ZL1, or like the refreshed ZL1, and then they made it a convertible, but then they also made some adjustments to make it look more like an SS. So personally, I think it's primarily based on the 6th gen Camaro SS convertible. Obviously the smaller grille opening, very similar to the SS hood, obviously, and of course the SS 1LE wheels. I mean, it's pretty obvious what they were doing, but the rest of it seems to be unchanged compared to the other one. The customization and all that. So I guess you can also say maybe it has a mix of a little ZL1 in there as well. But I think in this case it's leaning a bit more towards the SS. And then of course the headlights and taillights would be based more on the refreshed model that came out in 2019. And this car does offer HSW as well, just like the original Vigero ZX does. So we're going to go ahead and make our way to the LS car meet so that we can install HSW. For those of you who don't know, HSW is only available on current gen, which is a PS5 and Xbox Series X/S. So if you're on PS4, Xbox One, or PC, unfortunately you do not have the HSW options. But HSW stuff, it's basically just internal performance mods. Everything else is basically, the same. And sometimes there are like forged carbon options in, HALs, but other than that, it's pretty much the same visual stuff. The drive is pretty much the same from what I'm feeling here. Of course, a lot slower than what I'm used to, because mine has pretty much always had the HSW. Alright, ZX convertible muscle. Gotta love it how this one's called convertible, but the new convertible Mustang is not called convertible, it's just Dominator GT. Rockstar's so confusing. Anyways, upgrade for this $550,000, the exact same price as it was on the normal ZX. Okay. Install that. Armor, HSW brakes, bumpers. Alright, got all the different options here. From what I can tell, this is basically the same options pretty much as the normal Vigero ZX. So you got like the 1LE, the ZL1 1LE style front canards. That's if you want to go with that. I think on this one I might go for more like, because on the other build I did on my other build video on the regular ZX, I did kind of like a ZL1 1LE build. I think on this one I'm going to go for more like a subtle build, since it is a convertible, so we'll do that. We'll do more like a clean build. Let's do carbon bumper. It also gives us a little fog lights there as well, which I like. And those actually work if I remember correctly. They do work. You got carbon, secondary, and forged. We're going to do the carbon. Engine, HSW, exhaust. Definitely want to change those probably to the double exhaust. Yeah, we'll do the double. Grill. So you got like different grill insert options here. You want to do like the ZL1 style. Yeah, we'll do the black GT grill. Hood. So the stock hood is kind of like the Camaro SS style hood. Then you have, you know, the ZL1 style hood. It all depends on what kind of build you want to go with. I think I might still do the that was a nice hood option too. I think this is from like the newer style SS hood. Well, the last refresh, I believe. Yeah, I think it was a 2019 refresh SS. Different options here. Wow, and then forged carbon. I think I'm gonna go with that SS style one. I kind of want to do something different for this for this build. I want to do something a bit different, so we'll do that. Lights, do some xenons, liveries. Different livery options there. Not bad. I think I might go with the red hood stripe. It is unfortunate they didn't put any on the back though, but this one, oh, the lane racer. This is kind of like the, well, except the way it goes back there. Never mind. I was gonna say kind of like the Transformers edition or whatever, but it doesn't even end all the way to the hood. That's just terrible. This one doesn't look bad, but it goes all the way to the back. I think I might hold off on the stripes. Never been too much of a fan of stripes on the Camaros, except for the 5th gen. But the 6th gen and the, well, the 6th gen, pretty much the last gen Camaro, not too much of a fan of stripes on that model. Mirrors, got secondary carbon, GT, 5th gen Camaro style mirrors. Let's go with the carbon. Plate. Cola plate. Again, I can't do any custom plates because that's still broken. Got different diffusers. Forgot about that. Carbon. All the same options from the Vigero, pretty much. The regular one. Well, regular Vigero ZX. Do the carbon vented. Respray. I'm gonna go with a nice, like a hyper blue style color. Let me go back to the front here. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna go for a nice blue on here. Let's do I think a regular blue. A racing blue is also good. I think maybe a regular blue with a ultra blue pearl, possibly. Oof, that's nice. Yep, that's definitely it. All right. Secondary color is, oh, interior stitching. Okay, might as well go blue with this, right? Is there like a racing blue? Yeah, we'll do like a racing blue to match. Okay. Skirts. Oh, side skirts here. Okay, you got carbon. You got all these different ones here. Again, I'm trying to keep the build pretty subtle. I don't want to do any of these larger side skirts with fins and stuff. I think we'll do the carbon stock. Splitters. A splitter under the splitter that's already there. I don't... I'm good. Spoilers. Carbon spoiler. Then you got the aftermarket one, which the aftermarket one looks a bit cleaner if you ask me. I think I might end up going with that one. Might do a body color variant. All the different spoilers there. They don't have the... Oh, there, yeah. That's the ZL101 LE style wing there. Okay. I think I might go with the... I think I might go with the primary aftermarket. Even though I do like the contrast back here, we'll go with a carbon. Spoiler alert. Sun strips if you want to do that. Suspension. Lower it. Alright. Transmission. Turbo. Oops. There we go. Wheels. So I do like these wheels. They're kind of like, again, like the SS1LE wheels, but unfortunately we can't, you know, normally paint them, which is unfortunate unless you do glitches and stuff. So I am going to change them. And there's a wheel I like that looks kind of like the ZL1 wheels, and it's in here, even though I was doing kind of like an SS build, but, you know, we're putting our own twist on it. And I want to put these right here, the Obey RS. They're also available, I believe, in Sport or high-end, but it has the chrome lip. And this is the same design, but without the chrome lip. And I think these look really good. We're gonna do a gray, I think, instead of the black. Do like a stone silver. I think that looks really good. When windows, a black amount, and that's all the options there. All right, that looks really good. I'm happy with that. All right, take it for a little drive. Of course, no roof options, no louver options because it is a convertible. Oh, little lights work down there. That's cool. I have the high beams on for that though. Oh my gosh, I never. Jeez. You never forget how fast these HSW cars are. My goodness. That is insane. It's so fast. Mid-drive it. Even crazier. It's identical to the Vigero ZX because it's literally the same car. Now as for if it's gonna have any, you know, crazy different performance or slightly different performance, we're gonna have to wait for Bruffy to test that accurately. But from what I can feel here, it basically feels like the same car, and the handling on this car is a bit sketchy at times. It doesn't drive like, you know, like the Buffalo STX, for example. It's more like a sports car. This thing drives somewhere between a traditional muscle car and a sports car that's not all that great handling wise. Somewhere in between that. But it is pretty predictable, so that's nice. Yeah, not bad. Alright. Let's pull over here. Supposedly, from what I heard, the there's a problem with the back windows, that they're glitched. Let's see. When you bring the top down. Oh yeah, I think I see it, right? Oh yeah, the corner window on the passenger side just stays there. You see it? The driver's side went away, but well, at least that part comes up. That's pretty cool to cover. They got that right. They put the effort into that, but they forgot about the the passenger side rear glass just stays there. That sucks. I mean, the car looks so much better like this, you know, with the top down. It doesn't look bad, but that window is just really annoying. Can you like shoot it maybe? What? Really, bro? Rockstar, what are you doing, man? Well, you're stuck with that, and they're probably not gonna fix that till the next DLC, if there is a next DLC. So rip. That sucks. That sucks. A little broken thing there. First person, everything else. Oh, they broke this too. How do they keep breaking that? My hands are not touching the steering wheel. You guys see that? This is also an issue with another car that I customized. I think it was the... What car was it? Let me see here. It was the... I think it was the Dominator. Yeah, that was an issue with the Dominator. So same issue here. Maybe it might be an issue with the convertible thing. I don't know. Maybe they programmed something wrong. I have no idea. But is it worth it? Personally, I don't think so. I mean, if you already have the regular Vigero ZX, there's like no point in buying this. It's more expensive. It's a convertible, which most people prefer the coupe, including me. And it has a broken window issue. So, and the hand placement on the steering wheel is off. So, I mean, personally, I would skip on this one. There's really no point in buying it. And the customization is pretty much the same, except for like deliveries. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.